In this quick video guide, we're gonna explore Thingiverse or Thingiverse. I don't really know how to spell this. Well, be careful on the spelling when you search it on any search engine because it's not the Thingiverse, but you need to add AI between, but you will find it anyway. So this is the website we're gonna see, and I think it's a really good website because it gives you the opportunity to download 3D models that can be printed. So you will find a lot of printable 3D models and you can use them for your projects, or you can just go ahead and print them, or you can modify them with a 3D software, and you can use them, in many different ways. So this is the website right here, and these are the most popular, and you will find different types of models. So I'm going to open up just one to show you. This is like fungal things, organic things, and you can again use this if you want. You can download them and you can see how they are done, and probably these were created using like sculpting, digital sculpting application. Also, you may want to have a look to the license. In this case is CC BY NC, so you can use it. You can attribute, you need to attribute the author, and you cannot use it commercially in this specific case. So once you click on download, you can rapidly read the information right here. You can see the author, and you're going to download the folder as you can see, and it's going to be a zipped folder. And also, if you print it, you can also pause the make as is requested or suggested. It's not like mandatory. And so this is again something more organic. So you may find here things that have been created probably with sculpting. So ZBrush, Mudbox, Blender also it's good for digital sculpting. So and you can print it, and you can also create your own if you know how to use ZBrush, Mudbox, and Blender. If you don't know how to use them, you can check the video courses in the channel about this software. And also, let me go back here in the home page. You have some filters here. You can see the most popular, the last 7 days or 30 days or the last year or the newest, etc., etc. And in here also, it's really interesting. We can choose a category like fashion design or gadgets or tools or things that are like for entertainment, or maybe they are like serious things, components that you can use in your projects you can see, or you can use in your home maybe if you have problems. And some of these can be printed also in metal, not just plastic. So you can create jewelry and toys, again, for entertainment, for serious stuff, etc., etc. So let's go, like, for example, into fashion, and you can see here we have like a bracelet and other stuff. And if I go like popular old time, you can see here there is like a component you can use on your shoes, maybe to fix your shoes. So there is like hacks here and jewelry, etc., wearable stuff. And look at this. This is really fun, but I'm gonna use one of these just to show you then how you can proceed. And if you're looking to create something more technical, you may wanna use Freecad or Fusion or Rhino or things that are like more technical software. So I'm gonna download this mask. I wanna use this mask for my example. And it's kind of an in-between thing, like it's kind of organic, but not too much. And it's a little bit also low poly and squared and rigid. It's not really soft. So low poly is often like something more geometric and something you can handle better also in a technical software, while organic stuff is better, to handle them in sculpting or a 3D polygonal modeling, like in Blender, for example. So I'm going to use Blender, and you can also use it to do a test. It's free, it's open source. And again, you'll find a lot of guides and courses in the channel about Blender. And for the technical part, I'm going to use Freecad, which is kind of the open source alternative, free alternative to Fusion, or similar CAD application. And also you can download these freely. Also, there are others 3D software like 3D Studio Max, Cinema 4D, Maya, and many others. But They're not for free, so I'm just suggesting you the free ones, and also Rhino, Fusion, and many others. So you can, if you want to go like into more technical. So I'm going to use Blender here, and quickly I'm going to go to File on the upper left and Import, and then pick STL. STL is the file format we are using here. So you either navigate into your download folder from here and select the file, or you can just navigate using Windows or Mac, locate the folder, extract the content, right click and extract. And once it's extracted, you can just click and drag and drop it into Blender. Here you can check again the license, the README file, and again, attribute the author. This model in particular just needs to be to give the attribute to the author, and that's it. So that's what I just done. And I'm gonna just drag and drop this. So I'm gonna click and drag it and drop it into Blender. And you can do it like this again, or you can just navigate here and find it in the download. But remember, you need to extract it before, otherwise it won't be visible here. You won't see it. Also, you can define a size, a scale, but we don't really know what's the scale here. So I'm just gonna, import it as it is, and maybe I will fix it later, just, reducing the scale or increasing the scale, depends. So I'm not seeing right now, so I'm gonna delete this cube, and I can select the object from the hierarchy on the right side, and I'm gonna select view and frame selected. So you can see now that, well, it was pretty big. I think it's like 100 meters long or something like that. So that's fine for this, but you can always scale it, resize it in Blender. You can do whatever you want. And we can check here the wireframe, the material, but there are no materials here, but we can apply materials in Blender. We can do renderings in Blender. We can do a bunch of stuff. Let me just go here and check the scene world. So we can see it with the HDRI, with the standard HDRI. And let me go here in sculpt mode, so we can also see that we can sculpt on this. So we can modify it, we can edit it. But it's more difficult if we don't use the sculpting here, because we have a lot of polygons, a lot of faces, so it's not low poly, and we can use it, more for sculpting. And this is Freecad and similar paths here. So I'm gonna go to File, Import, go to the download folder, choose the STL file, and that's it. So let me go here, the extractor folder right here, file folder, open, and that's it. So that's the model now in Freecad. And again, it contains a lot of polygons. So we can do booleans here, we can subtract, we can cut, we can add things to this object, either in Freecad or Blender, etc., etc. And if you're interested, there is a Freecad course also in the channel, also for Rhino and Fusion and many more. So this will be all for this video guide. If you enjoyed, please subscribe to the channel to stay updated. If you want to thank us, support us, please join the channel, and see you in the next video guide.